today I want us to create an exhibition for the excavation surface in this design that I created in my last video. So if we look at this is the surface that was generated from the parking design. So you can see the camps, you can see all the spaces, and this is displayed in surface. So there is also the retention pond which I have here. So this is the retention pond, and this is the surface that is used to generate the retention pond. So, and also you remember this is the building platform, but for this video I want to connect the parking surface with the retention pond. So I'll come here and create a new surface, and this surface I'm going to call it combined surface, like that. So after I have created the combined surface, I'll come here now, input my data. The data will be the surfaces. So first of all, I'll start with I'll paste the main site, because that is what we are basing our other design surfaces with. So will be the first one. So this is the main surface. You can see it has come with the triangulation. The other thing we need to do is to paste can just come here and select this surface here, like that. So now we have the parking surface, and now the third one we need to paste the retention pond. So this is the retention pond, and now we have our combined surface. So if I go to the object viewer, you will be able to see now I have everything combined in this surface. So this is the site for this is the surface for the parking, this is the retention pond. So now I want us to hide put these surfaces, the pond and the parking, in no display mode, so that we'll be able to show the next surface without having to shuffle around other surfaces. So this one we can just put into no display, like that. So what you are now having is the surfaces for the main site and the combined surface for the camp and the retention pond. So this one I can also change to not display the triangulations, like that. So now that is the triangulation is not displayed. So our surface now is easy to add more surface, and then we can be able to do the comparison. So I go ahead and I want to create a surface that will be a volume calculation surface. So I go to analyze, and we find the volume dashboard. So in the volume dashboard we can find a volume surface. So the volume surface is different from the other thin surface because it shows the comparison between base surface and the comparison surface. So click here, then we create a new surface, so we can call it volume surface. Surface, like that. And the base surface will be the main site. The comparison surface in this case will be the combined surface, and then we can assume a cut factor of 1.2, I think, but this one depends with the factor that you have agreed with your engineer. So I have created my surface now, and I want to display it on this surface. So I'll come here and I'll find it, because I have created it here, and now I want to change the way it is being displayed, and I want to show it in elevation banding, like that. And yes, I want to also display the coloration, so I just want to show two types, two ranges. One will be the when it is in cut and when it is in fill. So I just come here and do the run analysis, and I want to show the what is below the 0 will be, let's think of any color. I can put this one, and the other one I want green, I think, or something like this. Okay, so this will be minus. We can change now the, you can say for example -2, maximum will be 0, then we have 0, then maximum can be 2, of which or let's say 1, because or let's even put 2, like that, minus 2. So the minimum -2, the maximum. So this will be our range, so that we can differentiate when it is in cut and when it is in fill. So apply, and now we have our surface. So our surface is now in coloration, or in elevation banding format. So after that, we now want to label, so that now we can see where we need to do the cut, where we need to, where there is a cut ranging from 0 to -2 and 0 to +2. So we go to the surface rainbow, and maybe we want spot elevation on grind, like that. And now, what surface are we using? It is the volume surface, like that. So the grid point, we want to use this one as the grid point, and the rotation will just be 0. Maybe we can use a spacing of 5 meters. I think 5 meters will be okay, or even okay, and the Y, and then we want to run the upper right location, like this. So we have to confirm, so we don't want to change, so change the size of rotation, no. Now we have our we have our display of the elevation differences. So you can see the areas with the orange or this beige color has a negative, and the one with the green is mostly positive or zero. So we don't want to show the zero elevations because it is also confusing to just come find there's nothing. So what we need to do is to come to the settings here, and then we go to surface and surface label styles and spot elevations. Now we want to change by creating an expression on our spot elevation. So we just come here and create new. So we can call it can just say call it no zero elevations, and so we can say to eliminate zero elevations, zero elevation differences. And after that, we now want to create an expression. So we are saying if, and if surface elevation is, for example, if it is greater than say 0.1, or also surface elevations is less than, so in this case, if surface elevation is greater, so let's put this one as greater, or if it is less than, so less than minus 0.1, so we will label, so we label a text with a text height of 0.00, say 4. Otherwise it will be labeled with a text height of 0, so in this case it will not display. So then we close the parenthesis. So we now need to the surface elevation, then we need to edit the, okay, we need to come to the surface spot elevation. So spot elevation, and elevation only, and now we want to indicate with our no zero elevation expression. So after that, like that, so let's see if we still have our negative, our zero elevations. So in this case, now we have eliminated our zero elevations, but we need to be careful when you give a very high range. your elevations might be omitted. So maybe we can just come here. We need to change, maybe we can change our elevation, so we can end it. And in this case, if it is 0.1, maybe we can also say 0.0, I think maybe 0.5, and the same 0.5. So when we come to our elevation, I think it will apply, but this, it will depend if we have 0.05 elevation. So in this case, our elevations that have been displayed, you'll see this is the list that we have, 0.06, maybe, because now we have allowed 0.05 to be included. So I think this can be an easier way of displaying our cut and fill exhibition, and then you can use this one to map the areas that you need to do the fill and the areas you need to do the cut. So thank you very much for your time. Until next time, goodbye.